Hey peeps, what's up? Manchi here, back with another video, and in this video I'm going to show you the first 14 things you should do when you take your Samsung Galaxy S24 series out of the box, which includes the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus, and the base model of the Samsung Galaxy S24. First up, if you have the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus or the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, your display is QHD Plus, but unfortunately Samsung decided not to enable that out of the box. So to enable it, you will go into settings, then you will go into display, then you will go into screen resolution and make sure that you set it as QHD Plus so that you get the best out of your dynamic AMOLED display on the S24 Plus or the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Then we already know that with the Galaxy S24 series, Samsung is pushing the Galaxy AI. So make sure you do enable circle to search. All you need to do is press and hold on the home button or your gesture bar, and it is going to tell us that the home button now lets you search your screen in any app. We're going to say continue, bam, here it is. This is circle to search. We're going to say try it now, and now all you need to do is circle any object, bam, here it is. It is telling me results about Spider-Man 3. Next up, let us say you are on a web page and we're going to again invoke circle to search. You do not have to circle. You can always draw a line across the word. Bam, here it is. Katniss Everdeen. It is giving us all the details we need about Katniss Everdeen. Next up, if you do not like the 3-button navigation style and you want gestures, you will go into settings, display. Herein you will see something called navigation bar. Go into this option. Here it is, buttons. We can say swipe gestures, go into more options, and you can also configure the gesture sensitivity in case you want to. And of course, you also have a toggle to enable or disable your circle to search over here as well. Then, while we are still in display settings, in case you have applied a tempered glass screen protector on your Samsung Galaxy S24 series and you feel that the fingerprint scanner is not working properly, then go back into your display settings and make sure you enable the toggle for touch sensitivity, because this is going to increase the touch sensitivity of the screen for use with screen protectors. We are still in display settings on a Samsung Galaxy S24. We're going to scroll up, and another setting which I want you to enable is adaptive color tone. So this is going to adjust the color and the white balance based on the ambient light conditions to make the colors appear more natural in different environments. Of course, this is going to use the camera on your Samsung Galaxy S24, but the dynamic AMOLED display really shines when this adaptive color tone toggle is enabled on the Samsung Galaxy S24 series. Then out of the box, if you press and hold the side key or the power button, Bixby is going to get invoked. However, if you want to change this to the default behavior which you like, which is to bring up the power menu, then you will go into settings, advanced features, side button, press and hold. Change this from wake Bixby to power off menu, and now if I press and hold the side key or the power button, I get the power menu from wherein I can power off, restart, place an emergency call, or get medical information. And you also get the option of side button settings. Go back here and change it back to wake Bixby in case you want to use Bixby when you press and hold the side key or the power button. Next up, Samsung did decide to copy Apple with their lock screen wallpaper. So whatever wallpaper you have set on your home screen and always on display is enabled, I go to my lock screen, that wallpaper is now present on my lock screen as well. However, if you want your background to be black on your always on display on the lock screen, then how do you do that? You go into settings, you go into lock screen and always on display, tap on always on display, and herein you can disable the toggle for show lock screen wallpaper. So now on always on display, my lock screen is going to have a black background instead of my home screen wallpaper. But another nifty feature which they have added is if you have this show lock screen wallpaper toggle enabled and your background is either a person or an animal, then you can also erase the background so that that person now is more prominent on your lock screen always on display wallpaper and the background has been removed. Then another thing which Samsung copied from Apple with the Samsung Galaxy S24 series is lock screen widgets. So we are still in the lock screen and always on display settings. We will go into edit, lock screen, and herein you will see the option of widgets. Tap on this and bam, here it is. These are the different widgets which you have available. So you have widgets for battery, calendar, clock, Samsung Health, weather, and choose whatever widget you want to. Here it is, and then all you need to do is select done on the top right, and bam, there it is. We have now successfully added a widget to our lock screen. Here it is. That is how that widget looks like. Next up, while we're talking about wallpapers, it's all about Galaxy AI. So let us go ahead and create our first AI wallpaper on the Samsung Galaxy S24 series. Press and hold on the empty space on your home screen. Go into wallpaper and style. Go into change wallpapers. Herein go into creative and select generative. This is going to use generative AI to create a wallpaper for you. So here it is, create something new. These are the different categories you have. So you have imaginary, night, painting, soft focus. Let us go into painting, and herein this is a painting of a jungle and nothing else in the avant-garde style. So all the words which you see with the background, you can change those. So if I tap on jungle, I can say create a painting of a mountain, and let us see, do we want anything else? Let us get some flying cars in here. In the what style are we looking for? Let us go into the 19th century, and we're going to say generate. So now generative AI is working in the background to create a wallpaper or a set of AI wallpapers for me. Bam, here it is. These are my different options. So it gave me 4 different options, and let us say we want this one. So we're going to select set, and where do you want it? Lock screen and home screen. We're going to select next, tap done on the top right, and now this AI wallpaper has been set on my home screen and on my lock screen as well. The next thing which I want you to do when you take your Galaxy S24 series out of the box is to go back into settings, and from the settings main page we are going to go into the sound option. So we are looking for sound and vibration here, and make sure you enable vibrate while ringing. Not sure why this is disabled. And if you go into sound quality and effects, another thing which you would want to enable is Dolby Atmos for normal use, and if you are into gaming, then enable Dolby Atmos for gaming as well. Then another awesome feature which is present is separate app sound. So if you go into separate app sound and sound and vibration, herein let us say you want specific apps to be played from your headphones. So we're going to turn this on now, select an app, go into YouTube, and then we're going to go back and we're going to say always play this from a Bluetooth device or from your phone. So this is another handy feature which is present on your Samsung Galaxy S24 series. Next up, if you have any other device which you can charge wirelessly, say you have your Samsung Buds, you have your Pixel Buds, you have another phone, and you want to use your Samsung Galaxy S24 series to charge that, all you have to do is go into settings, go into device care, go into battery, scroll down, you will see the option of wireless power sharing. Go ahead and enable this, and now you should be able to charge your Galaxy Buds, charge somebody else's phone wirelessly, as long as your Samsung Galaxy S24 has a battery percentage of 30% or above. And while we are in the battery settings, another thing which I would like you to enable is battery protection. So let us first enable battery protection and then tap on battery protection. So herein you have 3 different options: basic, adaptive, and maximum. So if you're planning to keep your Samsung Galaxy S24 series for a long time, you want to make sure that your battery is in good health condition, then I would recommend you enable the maximum one, wherein your battery will stop charging at 80%. And why is this? Well, this is because the battery gets maximum wear and tear when it is charged between 80% and 100%. So I personally recommend that you keep your battery at a maximum of 80% charge. And there it is, peeps. Those were the first 14 things you should do when you take your Samsung Galaxy S24 series out of the box. Of course, if you have a pro tip for us, feel free to leave it in the comments on this video.